What's up you guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, yes, I have something a little bit different for you. Guess what guys, I'm in Tulum with some of my friends in the real estate business. So today we're going to be checking out a penthouse here in the center of Tulum. You're gonna like this one guys, 2-level penthouse. It's a great location, so stay tuned guys, the video is on its way. So let me walk you through this 2-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom penthouse. Come on through guys. So let me walk you through into the main living area. Just to point out here, this is the master plan for Luum Zama. This gated community comprises of all of these different apartment blocks that wrap around a big common area. Okay, let me take you into the first bedroom. Alright guys, let me take you up to the second level. So as it being a penthouse guys, you do have a roof garden here with your own splash pool. What a great entertaining area. And it wraps around all the way to the second bedroom. I really want to take you down, show you the common areas that will be finished in the next couple of months. So welcome to the common area, and here we find this amazing palapa, something I've never seen a palapa this big, of this amazing design. And let's have a little look around this. This is going to be where the yoga classes are going to be held, meditation, things like that, but just an area where you can come and chill and get out of the heat. So this is the other part of the common area. In here you have a fabulous pool, a temazcal. They haven't opened this out to the residents yet, but this will be ready in a little while. So over here you have a restaurant. Obviously they're just finishing up here, and there's another swimming pool. So anyway guys, let's wrap up the video having a chat with my friends all about the real estate business here in Tulum. I will leave all the details down below as per usual. So first things first, I want to introduce you to Kevin, who you might already know from a podcast I did a while back, all about the real estate market here in Tulum. Link in the description if you want to listen to that. We did it about 2 years ago, didn't we, Kevin?
A long while ago, yeah.
And Yasha, he works with Kevin. Kevin has his own real estate company here in Mexico, in Tulum. And so I just wanted to bring these guys on to give you a bit of information about what is the state of the real estate market here in Tulum. This moment in time, we are in March 2022. Lots of exciting projects happening here in the area. What are the good things? Where are people investing their money? What do you see the future holds for Tulum and this area of Mexico when it comes to tourism, when it comes to real estate?
As you know, as you've been seeing, it's paradise, and we enjoy living here and working here every day. Yeah. And it's a pretty chill place, and it has become a hotspot for tourism all around the world. So
yeah, I think Tulum has something to offer everyone, especially the Riviera Maya itself. There's different areas for, you know, different age ranges.
You and Yasha, what do you see the trends are at the moment? Where are people buying? What are they investing their money in? What's the demographic of the people that are buying down here? You know, can you share with us?
Yeah.
Like, share with some of my viewers, where do you see the opportunities?
Yeah, so I think people from all around the world has been investing in Mexico for a while, especially this area, the southeast of Mexico. It started all with Cancun, then it moved to Playa del Carmen. But I've never seen such a big boom and explosion in real estate as we've seen in Tulum. It's just been I would say the past 5 years is gone. It became from a little town to this beautiful city with almost 350 different developments. So in terms of real estate, it's growing a lot, and it's gonna grow way more because most of Tulum, it still haven't been developed yet. So there's a lot of opportunities coming. And about demographics, well, there's people investing from all around the world. It's literally from all around the world. We have people from obviously Mexican, Latin American, a lot of American, Canadians, Europeans, and it's a really interesting market. I'll tell you why. I think Tulum is very interesting because a difference from Cancun, where you have these huge, humongous like resorts and all-inclusive hotels in front of the beach, you don't have any of that in Tulum. It's all boutique, it's all like eco-friendly hotels that are actually very small. You can't build up in the hotel area, you can build more than 2 floors, for example. So that doesn't allow huge hotels to become a thing here. And the cool thing is most of the developments are actually around 5 minutes away from the beach. But the hotel area, the hotels are extremely expensive. You would see rooms for $2,000-3,000 per night. And
rooms, guys, rooms.
Yeah.
For $2,000 to $3,000 a night in a boutique hotel.
And they are booked all year long, almost. Like it's up to 80% stable occupation in the hotel area. But what does that mean? In my opinion, it's a big opportunity because you can move 5 minutes away from the beach and you have these beautiful developments, and they still charge a lot. You can still charge a lot because Tulum is a premium location. The people that comes here, it tends to be high-end and people that spend a lot of money. Tulum is not a cheap place, but that gives you the opportunity to charge very good rates and not being beachfront or having to pay $1 million for a property. You can have a property for $200,000, $250,000 and have returns of investments around 9 to 13% per year just in rentals. And I'm not even talking about the capital gains for being a new city, a new town that is developing, and you have 8 to 10% capital gain per year. And I'm not even counting if you bought something in a pre-sale, because when you buy it at a pre-sale,
you get like 10, 15, 20% discount.
Depends how
it's
long.
Actually more. So when you buy something on a beginning of a pre-sale, from that moment to the end, when it's delivered, it's 20 to 30% capital gain.
Also, the best projects sell out before it's even delivered.
Yeah.
So that can happen, 6 months before delivery. Some happen, a year before delivery. And even though, like Kevin was saying, we're 5 minutes away from the beach, like an area like this, like Aldea Zama, which is more touristic, the occupancy rates here are still around 70 to 75%. Here in Aldea Zama, along Avenida Koba, and around La Valletta in Region 15. So you're still getting a really good occupancy on your investment.
And I think that's why so many, for example, American and Canadian people is buying here, because they obviously get cheaper options than in the United States with higher returns. And Mexico just became in 2020 the third most visited country in the world, and in 2021 the second most visited country in the world. And the most visited place in all Mexico is this trip from Cancun to Tulum. And Tulum is the most high place. So it's a really big opportunity with lower prices than the US, higher return of investment, beautiful place. It's just a good excuse to come here, obviously, and to enjoy life. They're diversifying their investments, because here, to be honest, it's not a place that many people come to buy a place to live here.
Full time. They're here using it as a vacational rental
A
for
vacation.
themselves 2-3 times a year.
Yeah.
Is that a normal thing for your clients?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They want to come, they want to buy and use it, but they sometimes just come once, twice a year. But they know the rest of the year they're going to be renting it out and having money coming without doing anything. So it's,
I find that a lot of these people that use it for renting out, they come from Canada and quite far in North America, like Chicago and New York, and in the winter it's very cold there.
Yeah.
And right now a lot of people are finding a cheaper option here rather than Florida, and also getting really good materials for the price they pay, and finding bigger units, 2-bedroom penthouses, 2-bedroom lock-off units, rather than paying $300 to $500 for a studio in Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
A lot more return on investment here, and they can use it for their holiday time.
Exactly.
absolutely. And there's so many variety of units here. He was talking about the lock-up that we use here. It's
Do you want to explain what a lock-off is?
Yeah, that's what I want to
explain.
explain.
Is it lock-up, lock-off?
Lock-off units.
Lock-off
And
units.
it's very interesting because a lot of developments here, because they are designed to get you rentability. So one unit, one typology, one kind of apartment that is very popular here are the 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms lock-off. So for example, the most rented units normally are the 1 bedroom units. Also studios are very rented. So people say, if I rent a 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom, I'm gonna spend more money, but they're gonna be rented less. But not with this system, because it's lock-off, because they have different entrance to the same whole unit.
So it kind of turns into a duplex or,
They
or a triplex.
have separations. So you can rent it as a whole 3-bedroom unit, for example, or you can rent it as 2 studios and a 1 bedroom. So that gives you the versatility to have it rented all year long, all units, both the whole unit or the separate unit.
So if you wanted to keep your section of the flat
Absolutely.
private with your private belongings, you could, and then just rent out the other half.
Also, if it was rented on Airbnb as the 2 units, it would rent for more than being rented as the whole unit.
When you break it up.
So you're going to
naturally,
make more money when it's being rented separately. And that's what a lot of other areas don't offer.
Yeah, we just want to make a point that you do need a trust, but I had a lot of American clients that actually have a trust for other reasons in the United States, and they told me it's nothing like the process they do in back in the States. It's way easier here. Here is extremely easy, extremely fast, and way cheaper. So it's an important thing that people that see your channel know that, because it's a really easy process.
It's a straightforward process.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot of your clients, if I'm right, are tourists, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You would be surprised how many people comes to Tulum, gets back to the USA and calls us, and we had an amazing time. We want to invest, and they realize the different areas here and the opportunity, the amount of people in the hotel area, in the restaurants, in the clubs, in the beach clubs, they realize how big this is becoming and they want to invest.
I've actually noticed that before we even talk about the infrastructure happening in the area, they already know. You know, a lot of the North Americans, it's word of mouth now. They know the airport, there's an international airport coming next year. They know about this already. So, you know, they're kind of, you know, half doing our jobs for us.
They're being educated.
They're being educated,
before they invest into the area.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And actually, to add that thing, that's why it's still a really, really good moment, because there's a lot of growing to be done yet. And there's an international airport coming here in Tulum. It's gonna be the Mayan train, which is going to be a train that it goes all the way up from Cancun, and it's gonna pass all the beach towns like Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and it's gonna go all the way to Chiapas. So it's gonna be a really main point, like hot spot of tourism here, and you can arrive to Tulum and you can take a train to go to Bacalar, or you can a high-speed train to go to Cancun, Playa. So there's gonna be even more things and easy connection to do the things you wanna do. It's the beauty of Tulum. You have so many different areas and different type of units for different budgets and different style of people. And there's units that goes around from $80,000 all the way to $1 million.
Yeah.
But there's so many variety and so much variety, and so many options that there's definitely an option for everyone and every kind of taste.
And I find, as I was saying earlier, you will notice that a lot of people are coming to live here now. Since COVID, a lot of people have realized they can work from home.
Yeah.
They're working from their laptops. You know, you've got a big influx of people coming here to live. You know, they live in the jungle life, and you'll find that there's a lot of residents living here, and they're starting up businesses of their own.
Sorry to interrupt you, but to add to what Yasha was saying, is even before COVID happened, a lot of people was coming here to work from their jobs in the United States, basically digital nomads. And it was a market never seen in Mexico. Tulum is becoming the main place for digital nomads all around, at least America, and there's people coming from Europe, and it's another market that will rent your apartment with Airbnb rates, but they are gonna rent it for 2-3 months. So it's another market that it's gonna give more value to the investment.
What would it cost you month by month? A 2-bedroom apartment with a pool, something like we saw today, penthouse. What would that go for?
That would go at least 50 to 60,000 pesos, which would mean
about
like
3,000, 2,500, 3,000
$3,000
US dollars.
Yeah, at least. And actually,
Per
that's not the most value you can get from your apartment, because you're gonna get even more money if you rent it out as a rental vacation.
When it comes to, obviously, there's so many rental vacations here because that's the bulk of the business. You know? Are there plenty of people that do the property management here? There's plenty of people to turn to get services?
Plenty of companies. A cool thing about Tulum is it's so focused on the rental business that most of the projects have their own rental management. And if you don't like them, there's plenty of options that are very, very good. Super host in Airbnb that take care of the apartment, they clean it up, the maintenance, the promotion, everything. You don't have to care about anything. You just receive your money monthly, and that's it.
So it may be the best place in the world to do Airbnb.
It
That's what I'm listening to.
might
It might be one of the best places in the world to do Airbnb.
I think it's good for North Americans because you're close to home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There are other great places in Europe and Asia, but it's more accessible for North Americans to invest here.
Yeah.
They're one flight away. They're a 2-hour, 3-hour flight. They can always come down and check in, see how it's going. Me and Kevin, guys like you, we're always here for them. We can keep them up to date with what's going on. We're here every week.
Yeah.
So that brings me to it, guys. So we could go on and on with this conversation, talk more about, because I never get bored talking about real estate.
Yeah.
So guys, if you want any information, I will leave Kevin's and Yasha's email down below, right? Feel free, contact them. with any questions you have, hey, send me the most recent developments in Tulum in this moment in time. Give me your point of view on them. You know, they will get in contact with you, and you know, prepare if you're coming down. Prepare for the viewings, for the tours. Get you updated with everything, all the new developments coming on the market, that are on the market. Get in contact with these guys. I'll leave their contact information below, okay? So there we have it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. As per usual, please subscribe, hit that notification button, and give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you all in the next video. Hasta luego, amigos.